Hello everybody and welcome to Game A Dare. It is day 245 here on Game A Dare. My name is Step and today it is a Sunday, which of course means it is a story time this Sunday. And it is also September the 2nd, which is a kind of back to school time. School will be starting up next week, so I decided that for this Sunday story time, we would be playing High School Romance. Can you find love as the only boy in an all-girls school? Find out in this slice-of-life visual novel game with multiple endings. This art style is a little weird, but, you know, whatever. This game has very positive reviews and is available on Steam for $14.49. So, I have been surprised in the past by the quality of Dark Art Studios games. So we can we will check that out and see if it holds up to the very positive review when we play it. Okay, here we are, and let's just play. It was supposed to be a new school, a fresh start. Guys my age are supposed to have friends, to go out and have fun. Was it foolish of me to think that would actually happen, to look forward to it? I just arrived this morning, getting off the train and lugging a suitcase full of clothes and personal effect along a narrow, bustling sidewalks. It's a scene I was used to. Every new place I moved, I was always the weird transfer student. But for once, I was happy to be somewhere new, a place I could really call home, a private boarding school. All I could think about was how lucky I was to be there, to have a school where I could finally belong. That is, until... What did you say? This boarding school only admits girls? Shoji? Shoji, are you alright? At this moment, I'm anything but alright, but I have to play it cool. Sorry, what? You look a little out of it. I think we're all a little surprised, but are you sure you're okay? That's it. It has to be a dream. This is a nightmare. I'm going to wake up now. I'm fine, I think. There's no need to worry. I'm sure it was an honest mistake. This isn't the kind of trouble I usually associate with the principal's office. So far, she's been kind and understanding about the issue, though maybe a little too nonchalant. She looks so young that, at first, I couldn't tell her apart from some of the students. I've tried calling your parents, but neither of them have been answering the phone. Oh, they're probably still on the plane. It's a half-truth. My parents work for the government. They've always needed to travel for work, and their schedule is especially busy this year. This time, even I might not be able to get to talk to them for a couple of weeks. Which leaves you here for the time being. This probably wouldn't be a big deal to most students, I get that. A boy in an all-girls school sounds like a quirky story you'd tell a new acquaintance. One time in high school, I got accepted to an all-girls school. It would be a great dinner party anecdote. But right now, I just felt terrified. My mother said she went to this school herself. How did she not realize? But this wasn't always an all-girl boarding school. This was only a recent change in the last decade or so. We always had high female enrollment, but they decided to make it exclusive. When your mother was here, I'm sure it was co-ed. Although that doesn't explain why she marked you as female on the forms. Female? My My mother works for the government, but can't even fill out a student recommendation correctly. Well, I wish I could do something to help, but my hands are tied. It's kind of against the rules to let a guy in. Wait, there has to be something we can do, some kind of loophole. It happens all the time in anime. You do realize this is real life, right? Why are you so afraid of leaving? If I do, I'll be dragged around the country with my parents for another year. I just got here. I don't want to leave. Please, I'm begging you, I'll do anything. An exception, huh? Well, you are pretty effete. What are you talking about? I mean, your body. You might be able to pass as one. One of what? Are you going to let me in? Yes, I think I know a way. She looks maniacally crazy. But only if you pretend to be a girl. Pretend to be a girl? Is that even legal? Looking at your file, your academic performance is very impressive. I don't think she's listening to me. We did accept you here for a reason, of course, all gender mistakes aside. You're lacking a little in clubs and extracurricular activities, but your grades and aptitude tests more than make up for it. It shouldn't be a problem, really. You'll fit right in. How she came to that conclusion, I have no idea. I don't think... Listen. When did she get so close all of a sudden? And so serious? I know you need this. This is your final year, right? Yes. Then you have entrance exams coming up, and you have to be thinking about your future. Further delaying your admission to a school will put you behind in your studies and could be disastrous for your record. If you enter late, you'll already be playing catch-up with your classmates. Getting admitted to another school is going to take time. But if you stay here, all you have to do is pretend. Think of it like a drama club that happens to be full-time. Drama. She does have a point, though. I never had much to distract me from schoolwork, so my grades have always been high. No friends to go out with on weekends or have lunch with during school hours. I guess it made me very studious. And while I do want friends, I don't want that my grades to change now, when it matters most. I guess, but how am I supposed to do that? Oh, that's the easy part. You'll just have to dress like you're one of the girls. Right, so easy. Is she out of her mind? I'll have to do it. I see. To be honest, it's a little daunting, but being told that I have to dress up like a girl. As far as I know, a lot of work goes into a girl's daily maintenance. And the mandatory school uniform involves skirts, which seem risky. But Ms. Rowan is looking at me so intently, I can't bear to say no to her. I get the feeling that she's really taking a chance on me. I guess we both are. Are you okay with it then? I don't think I have much of a choice. Nope, not really. She doesn't have to say it so brightly. Half the time, I can't even tell if she's being serious or not. I'm glad you're in agreement. Some boys your age wouldn't be so mature about it. It's a good quality to have. I'm not sure I can pull it off, to be honest. Just the fact that you're not freaking out over your masculinity or something is good enough for me. As far as actually having the skill to do it, I'm sure you pick it up quickly. Or do you think that women are mysterious creatures, never to be understood? I don't know which way to answer that and not be offensive. Which is, in itself, a good answer. You're thoughtful, Shoji. That's a quality that will help you here, and one I personally admire. See, you're proving to be a good fit for the school already. I hope so. Now, your clothes, I take you didn't bring any women's attire. What? No, why would I? Oh, no reason. I was just asking. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Anyway, we'll need to change that soon. I have my schedule here. If you'd just give me a moment. I'm sure we can work something out. For now, though, let's just do a little hairstyling. Huh? What are you... There, you look like a girl already. That quickly? I should be able to find a substitute for my second period tomorrow. Your second period? Do you teach a class, too? Ah, of course, you wouldn't know. Not only am I the principal, but I also teach gym. I never heard of a principal that moonlights as a teacher. Then again, I've never been to an all-girls school either. Wait, what does her second period have to do with me? Yes, I think that works out nicely. I'll have someone cover my class, then we can go shopping together. Shopping? With the principal? When I said I wanted to go to a new school and make new friends, this really wasn't what I meant. Pardon me, but is this necessary? Don't we have uniforms? For the most part, you'll be wearing school uniforms, yes, but during off hours, you're allowed to dress casually. I know it's an odd situation, but people will start giving you funny looks if you just wear your uniforms everywhere. This entire situation is strange. You'll be okay for tonight, though. There is a dress code, of course, though you're not really at risk of breaking it. But we should start on crafting your identity as a girl as soon as possible, don't you think? Right now, I don't know what to think. Great! I didn't even say anything. This is all happening so fast, I feel like I can't keep up. Still, for all the hurdles suddenly being thrown my way, I get the sense that this stupid situation somehow worked out in my favor. At least Miss Rowan seems enthusiastic about me joining the school. Miss Rowan? Yes? What about my, appearance? Oh, don't worry about that, Shoji. You're definitely pretty enough to be a girl. I'm not sure whether to take that as a compliment or an insult. But with the way she said it, I think it was intended as the former. I'll see you tomorrow then. Wait, how am I going to get out of here dressed like this? I hear Miss Rowan's voice from two directions. Selena to Miss Rowan's office. Selena to Miss Rowan's office. Who's Selena? Won't she realize I'm a boy? Girls can dress boyish too if they want. It doesn't necessarily imply anything. And if she is suspicious, this will be a good exercise in thinking on your feet. You're testing me already? I wasn't thinking about it like that, but I guess you could see it that way. Just try to relax and look natural. You're supposed to be like you're supposed to be here. Everything will be fine, I think. Crap, I can feel my heart racing, but Miss Rowan looks very calm. Actually, she looks a little maniacal. Selena will show you around and take you to your dorm. You called, Miss Rowan? Oh, wow. I really wasn't expecting to be taken to my room by a girl like her. That doesn't even sound right when I think about it. She's looking at me a little strangely. I wonder if she suspects anything. Selena, this is Shoji. She's a new student this year who got here a bit late, and I thought you'd like to show her around. Right, she. I need to get used to the new pronouns. Oh, definitely. I'd be happy to. Since it's a boarding school, it's not often that we get new students in the higher grades. It'll be nice to have a new face in our classes. I'm glad to be here? That smile. Is she always so enthusiastic? It's nice to meet you. And you as well. I think I've done all right talking softly so far. Make sure she gets settled in, Selena. Here's a key to her dorm in B block, and take Shoji to her class as well. Got it. Come on, Shoji. I'll show you all the places you need to know to get your started. Plus the best way to beat your classmates to class each morning if you're the go-getter type. Have a good day, you two. Thanks. See you later. Much later. See you, Miss Rowan. This is the main hall. It gets really crowded here before class begins, so a lot of us choose to walk outside instead. Maybe it's just me, but a stroll outside always helps clear my mind. Do you like the outdoors, Shoji? Sure? Sorry, sounded like a dumb question, I was just curious where you were from, if you're a city girl or not. Is there a right answer to this question? My parents travel a lot, so really, I've lived all over. Oh, well traveled. You're so lucky. I think traveling would be really exciting, but I never get to go anywhere. You'll have to tell me all about the places you've been sometime. Okay, sure, whenever you want. Great! Also, this is a storage closet. Usually, only class representatives are allowed to dig around in here. But if you need to get something, it's polite to knock. Knock? Come on, this way. Selena seems to like to talk, or at least she doesn't mind me being quiet. The school campus is pretty big. I'm still a little confused by the layout as she takes me through the hallways. I realize now that I didn't even come in through the main entrance this morning. Although getting lost is the least of my worries right now. And it's hard to concentrate on directions with her walking next to me. Now isn't the time to be getting distracted with things like those. I mean, that. I really need to focus. And here's your classroom. So, this is a classroom in an all-girls school. Well, yeah, it looks just like any other classroom, doesn't it? Oh, yes, of course. I'd never seen one before, so... Were you expecting it to be pink or something? What? No. It's okay, I was just joking. It's a pity we won't be in the same class together, though. We won't? Afraid not. Our grade is split into 2 classes, so in a sense that makes us rivals. I don't really see why that would be the case, but if she says so. But I hear good things about your teacher, so I wouldn't worry too much. You might even be able to sneak off now and then. Sneak off? What is she talking about? I decide to leave those questions for later. Now, the real challenge will be finding my way back here tomorrow. Do you mind if we walk back to my dorm from here? I want to try and memorize the way so I'm not late tomorrow. Sure thing. It's probably a good idea now that you mention it. This way. I'll take you through the grounds so you can see them too. I can tell that there's something on her mind from the way she keeps looking at me. She's sticking to normal questions though, which is a relief. Some students like to bring lunch out here and eat in the sun. It's a nice break from being inside all day. I just can't stand being cooped up inside and sitting still, you know? Gym and lunch is always the highlights of the day for me. What about you? I'm not the greatest athlete. You'll come over to my side eventually, once I teach you the ropes, that is. Part of me was hoping for an invitation to sit with her at lunch, but there wasn't one. Still, her kindness seems genuine so far, and I'm glad I got to meet her first. It would have been bad if it was someone more curious. Home sweet home, this is your dorm. It might not look like much right now, but once you get it personalized a little, you'll be comfortable. Thank you. I think I can find my way... Huh? Wait, did she just shut the door? The number of times I've been alone with a girl in a private room can be counted on one hand. and the counting wouldn't take up that many fingers. So, I've got to ask, are you a lesbian? Is that the sort of thing girls just ask each other? What? Sorry, is it a difficult question? No. No, it's not a difficult question, or no, I'm not a lesbian. Yes, I mean, both. I'm not a lesbian. Wait, was that the right answer? I mean, I definitely like girls, but... I'm so confused. Haha, I'm sorry. Maybe that was a little forward, I just noticed your clothes, since they're really boyish. I thought maybe it was a statement, you know, the cute butch tomboy type. Oh, I can see where she might have come to that conclusion. No, nothing like that. I just really like comfortable clothes. Well, I guess that makes sense. Still, I bet you look extra cute in your uniform and other girly clothes, don't you? Really? Because I'm trying extra hard not to think about it. I don't really think so. Aw, and you're modest too. Well, I'm glad you're going to be with us this year. Like I said, we're not in the same class, but I'm sure I'll see you around. Have a good night. Just like that, she's gone. I finally get a moment to breathe and actually think. This is all so bizarre. I doubt that Mom knew what she was signing me up for. But I don't think she would fault me for doing what I have to. The principal approved it, so it must be okay, right? Ms. Rowan did say there would be a uniform in here ready for me. I wonder if it's in the wardrobe? Oh, are these? The skirts are one thing, but folded neatly at the bottom of the drawer. Are those panties? Well, duh. They even have the school colors and logo on them. This is all too strange. I think it's even making me tired. I should unpack, but really, if I'm not going to be wearing these clothes much, why bother? All I want to do is go to sleep. Maybe I'll wake up and this will all be one of those strange anxiety dreams. What happened yesterday? I wonder what time it is. I didn't set an alarm. That's one way to wake up in the morning. I should probably get up now, though I've never gotten ready as a girl before. Plus, I didn't even unpack last night. Although he found pink pajamas, which are totally cute. 1 hour later. First day at a new school is usually bad enough. I guess I've kind of got used to them, always transferring in the middle of the year. But now it's a whole new kind of worry. Looking at myself in the mirror, wearing a girl's uniform, I'm feeling all of yesterday's anxiety all over again. If I actually wanted to cross-dress, this would almost be exciting. But I don't. I'm a guy through and through. It's really freaking me out. I can't imagine living like this all the time. Can I really pull this off? Well, I have to. I don't have a choice. I just need to put my mind to it. And then I look down at my legs and come to the sudden realization that they look like a lumberjack's. Uh-oh. Do I need to shave them? Some more time later. Who would have thought shaving your legs would be so long and difficult? Looks like I've gotten mauled by a rabid badger. Oh well, I need to hurry and get to class and stop worrying about this. It's a good thing I woke up early this morning. I think this is the path through the grounds that Selena showed me yesterday. There are girls already walking to class, all dressed in their uniforms, so I think I'm going the right way. It's weird thinking about myself as being one of them. My stomach is twisting itself into knots the closer I get to the classroom. Some of the girls are looking at me. Before, I probably would have leapt at the chance to talk to a girl, but now that I don't have any other choice. It's just nerve-wracking. Phew, I managed to hurry by them. This is the room that Selena showed me yesterday. Shoot, my feet just froze. Where do I sit? Are there assigned seats? Selena told me she wouldn't be in my class, and I don't know anyone else. Some of the girls are already seated, twisting around in their seats, talking to each other, giggling. They're starting to notice me. I should have waited outside the classroom. Ah, there you are. What? Oh, this must be our teacher. Shoji, yes? It's an honor to meet you. Welcome to our class. If you don't mind standing here for a few moments, we'll let everyone get settled. After that, I'll let you introduce yourself to the class. Well, here goes. It's only a few sentences about myself. I'm used to first introductions, but I still hate talking in front of people. Especially a bunch of girls I don't even know, while wearing a skirt. Most of the girls are already in their seats, and now almost all of them are staring at me. Please, just let me sit down. This year, we have a new student joining us. Go on, introduce yourself. Hello. I'm Shoji. Speaking softly helps hide my voice, but maybe I spoke a little too softly. When I glance up from the floor, several girls were leaning forward in their seats. Maybe they couldn't hear me very well. Wait, did someone just go, "Aw"? Thank you, Shoji. We'll make sure you fit right in. Please, have a seat. Third row, there, by the windows. A window seat? Not bad. Wow. So I started to say that before the words came up. A window seat, not bad, but probably not good either. It's difficult to focus. Now that class has actually started, I can go through the motions, but my mind keeps drifting. Girls are usually playful and flirty with each other, aren't they? What if one of them pulls up my skirt? What would even happen if I got found out? I can't keep thinking like this. I really need to focus. Is class over already? I hope the teacher didn't notice I was spacing out too badly. There are some other girls looking at me. Hopefully, if I just keep looking through my bag and stall long enough, they'll lose interest. For now, I just want to get through this first day in one piece. Good. I think they're gone. Oof. Oh my gosh, are you okay? Oh crap, I didn't even see her. I just bumped right into her. How did she move so quietly? She's a ninja. I hope my hands didn't go anywhere inappropriate. Yes, I'm fine. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention and... Don't worry about it, it's really nothing. I'm Hoshi, class representative. Oh, maybe that's why she seems a little stiff. She sits close to the front, so I notice her while giving my introduction. That, and the fact that she's one of the prettiest girls in the class. As the class representative, I'm tasked with making sure you have everything you need. Please, don't hesitate to call on me if you need anything. Oh, thank you. I know I already gave an introduction, but I'm Shoji. It's a pleasure, Shoji. One of our primary goals is to excel and be the most academically successful class in our grade. I think you'll make a good contribution to our efforts. That sounds like a lot of weight is being put on my shoulders. What about that what was that noise? That's the warning bell for the end of period. After that, we only have 2 minutes to get to the next class. 2 minutes? We have gym next. Do you know where it is? No, I'm afraid I don't. Selena didn't show me the gym yesterday. Of course, she probably assumed I'd just follow the class. You should come with me then. You don't want to be late now, do you? I'd just hold you back. I don't want to get you in trouble. Don't worry, I'm sure they'd believe me if I told them why. Just as long as we don't make a habit out of it. Of course not. She may speak a little formally, but I have a feeling that she really wanted to help me out. She seems nice. Oh no, we're already at the gym, and I just remembered. I'm not even supposed to have gym today. Miss Rowan said something about us going shopping. It's not like I'm looking forward to it or anything, but I don't want to offend her. Here we are. Ah, good morning, Miss Rowan. Good morning, Hoshi. Were you showing Shoji around? Yes, indeed I was. You're not teaching class today? No, not today. Shoji and I actually have some more forms to fill out. Ah, I see. I hope it goes well. Thank you for showing me around, Hoshi. Of course, I'll see you in class. Have a good day, Miss Rowan, and goodbye, Shoji. Come on, we'll sneak out the back. She's the principal. Does she really have to sneak around like this? So this is where the girls at the school must go shopping. So, are you liking the school so far? I don't know. Enjoying being a girl? It hasn't been too bad, I guess. It's only been a couple of hours, and nothing catastrophic has happened yet. Aha, see? Isn't it easier once you just stop worrying about it? I never said I wasn't worried. Well, you look very cute in that uniform, you know, like you were practically born to wear it. But I really wasn't. Oh, says who? If it looks good on you, I say wear it, and that certainly does look good on you. I think I might be blushing. That makes it even worse. Is it normal to get this many compliments from your principal? No, it's not. I'm going to take you to some of my favorite shops. This will be a good practice for you, I hope. Once you make some acquaintances, some of the girls might ask you to go shopping with them. Now you can have a more educated opinion about style and fashion for girls. Well, it's definitely an education of some kind. Here we are. How about something like this? It's not too bad. See, it's basically a normal skirt, but shirt, but it falls off one shoulder a little. Girlish, but simple. Oh, this is a cute pattern, don't you think? You'd look good in a bit of lace as well. How many of these are we buying? You'll have to try all of them on, of course. What, here? Obviously. How else do you know if it looks good or not? I usually don't bother with dressing rooms. Typical. Come on, we'll go find some skirts and trousers to go with these. Here, pick some of them out yourself, and I'll judge. Great, another test. I don't know what to pick out. There are too many options. I should probably go with something safe. How about this white pleated skirt? Good eye. White goes with a lot of things. It's harder to mess up an outfit with white. Huh. Maybe this isn't so hard after all. What? The Windows advertisements are huge. She really is into this shopping stuff. It's more tiring than I would have expected, and I think I've lost all sense of time. So far, she's helped me pick out a few trousers, a skirt, and some tops. Having to model them for her was bizarre, to say the least. But it wasn't terrible, and it's probably better that I have some girlish clothes in my dorm. She even bought them for me, which was needlessly kind of her. A couple of bags of clothes should do for now, and I'm really pleased with what we found, aren't you? Sure. I think it'll be an acquired taste. Just give it time. Now, to the next item on our agenda. The underwear store. Underwear? I kind of assumed I was going to wear briefs. I know there's one nearby. It's just a matter of finding it. Oh, please, no. There it is. The sign is gigantic. How could you not know this was here? Come on now, don't be shy. It's a good thing she's dragging me, since I don't think my feet would move on their own. The walls are absolutely covered in bras. There are only women in here talking enthusiastically to each other between the aisles. As a guy, skirt or no skirt, I get the sense I'm really not supposed to be in here. Ms. Rowan doesn't seem to mind, though. Aren't these cute? So, Lacey, we don't need to buy all that much here. Just pick out some things you like and go try them on. I have to try things on here, too? Of course. How else are you going to know if they fit? To be honest, I'm fine with grabbing anything. Come on, try something off this rack. Those bras are huge. How would I fit into one of those? Well, you could always add some padding. It would definitely give you a little shapeliness. I don't know if I want to go that far. Couldn't we just say I'm flat-chested? I suppose. It might be a little more risky, but it's not unheard of. I think it'd be more risky to stuff whatever in a bra, unless you got properly, prosthetic. I think these could work. Go on, this dressing room isn't any different from the other one. This is ridiculous. These are the smallest size cups they have for bras. I guess they're more for preteens than actual women. Oh, what about this? What are you doing in here? What? This is supposed to be private. My principal isn't supposed to see me naked. Wait, why am I even covering my chest? I found this black lingerie set for special occasions and a sports bra for gym class. Does she even care? Here, try them on. Okay, that's a little cheeky, don't you? Right. For video purposes, we're supposed to do the cheeky thing. I'll try them on if you do first. I'm not sure why I blurted that out. Maybe I was thinking that if she wanted to see me naked, it was only fair I return the favor. It was only after the fact that I realized how wrong it sounded. What? I don't know about that. I mean, this is a shopping trip for you. I don't have any reason to try them on. Just forget I said anything. Oh, I get it now. You want to see someone else try it on first, so you don't feel so self-conscious. I guess? Well, in that case, I don't suppose it can hurt. Besides, I never pass up a chance to try on clothes. Just don't tell anyone else about this, okay? I'm just happy to have my own shirt back on. But Miss Rowan really going to let me see her trying on underwear? Okay, you can come in now. See? Shoji, what do you think? Wow. She sure is busty. Why is she a principal and not a model? Oh crap. She's probably going to expel me if I keep staring at her like this. It's very, What? Your face is so red, is that a good sign? Probably, yes. I mean, definitely. It looks nice on you. Nice. With all my vocabulary, the word I managed to come up with was nice? You think so? Yes? Don't turn like that. Well, I'm glad you like it. It's a bit small for me, of course. Just a bit? I hope I didn't make you too uncomfortable. With your dress like that, it's easy to forget you're not really a girl. No, I'm fine, really, but is it really okay to do something like this? Oh, it's fine. After all, my real underwear is underneath. Oh, I guess Miss Rowan would know. Wait, I can't see her underwear on beneath the black panties. Does that mean Miss Rowan is wearing a thong? Okay, I did my part. See, there's no harm in just trying on some underwear. It's a fact of life. Do you feel more comfortable with the idea now? Don't be be so shy. Do you know how bras work? If you don't, I can show you. Adjusting the straps is really easy. Come here and let's practice. I'll let you practice on mine. What? From behind, of course. Don't get the wrong idea. Shoji, your hands are shaking so much. Are you really that nervous? There, see how simple that was? Now step back out so I can finish getting changed, please. My head is spinning and I'm starting to doubt if all this is real. I can't get the sight out of my head. It's like her afterimage has been burned into my eyeballs. How the hell am I supposed to go through gym class after this? Ready? How about this one? Not so shocking. Anything she puts on in this store is going to be shocking. It's a bit tamer, but still stylish. Bright neon colors are really popular right now. They're good for gym because they hold everything in place. She's just talking about it so casually. Don't be so apprehensive. These are typical, everyday topics for a lot of friends. Once you start making some, you'll need to pretend to actually have these conversations. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can talk about girly things. Since I only live with my parents, I haven't even heard anything like this before. Well, when in doubt about something, just try to follow the other person's lead and agree. So, I just told you my sports bra holds everything in place. What would you say to a girl who mentions that? I don't have much to hold in place? Good, casual and modest. It might draw a little attention to the fact, but all girls are built differently. You'll catch on, don't worry. Anyway, there's a specific reason I picked this out for you. This is the sort of thing we wear to gym class, so didn't get the rest of that. Now, I've tried them both on like we agreed, so it's your turn. Wasn't there a third item you brought in? Oh, did you want me to try that on too? You might as well, I mean, we've come this far, right? Wow. Funny how the transition, it's not that different from the sports bra, but it adds, lace. So you like it? At this point, I think I'd do anything she told me to. Good, now it's your turn. Do I really have to? Okay, fine. It's not like anything's going to fit me the way it's supposed to, but I shouldn't be that worried about how it looks. But I guess it really isn't too bad. If I'm pretending to be a girl, it does give me that shape that Miss Ron was talking about. Well, how do you like them, Shoji? Is everything a good fit? It's great, especially the items you picked out. I'll bet you have a good eye for this kind of thing. For picking out girls' clothes for boys? I mean shopping in general. Maybe you have a hidden talent. Maybe it's true. Hopefully, I'll get to experiment a little more with your wardrobe sometime. Since you like those items so much, let me buy them for you. At least, let me pay for these. You already bought so much for me at the other store. Nonsense, you're a student, so I know you don't have that much reliable income. Just think of it as my little way of helping you out. If you're sure, I am, and thank you for being a good sport and letting me see you in these cute clothes. Why is she thanking me for that? I'm glad we arranged this little outing. It's refreshing to get away from the school once in a while. Since we stay there the majority of the time, sometimes we get stuck in our own little world. Not that it's entirely a bad thing, but still. I think I'm going to enjoy it here, even if I can't be myself. Why couldn't you be yourself? You're still you. That doesn't change just because you dress like a girl, does it? I don't know if it's that simple. If I pretend to be a boy, I don't think I'd feel like a different person. I'd still have the same interests and humor, right? You don't have to change that much about you. Even if you like things people usually associate with boys, That doesn't mean you can't like them as a girl. People can like whatever they want. Even your boy clothes don't necessarily mean anything. This is a good lesson. I think that's what Selena assumed last night. That I was a lesbian. Aha, did she really? I'm curious how you answered that one. I told her I wasn't, which is true, I guess, although it was also kind of a lie. Well, you'll probably be telling a lot of those this year. I just hope you work well under pressure. And speaking of pressure, we're going to be late if we don't hurry. Lunch is probably almost over. I didn't mean to keep you out this long. I was wondering about that. Oops, well, what are we going to do? Send me to the principal? I guess I'd have to serve detention with you, wouldn't I? Still, we don't want to make a bad impression. Let's grab a rice ball and head back to school, alright? Sure, thank you for the clothes today. I'll try to pay you back as soon as possible. No need for that. Pay me back by doing well in your classes, and try to enjoy yourself this year. More time passes. The more time passes, the more I get used to what I'm wearing. I was so distracted this morning thinking about the act I'm putting on that I couldn't focus. In the afternoon classes, I'm doing a lot better. I actually managed to take notes during the lecture. And a lot of the time, I found myself thinking about something beside my situation. I don't know if I'll actually get used to dressing like a girl, but at least I won't let it ruin my studies. Over already? I guess I'll wait to leave again. I don't want to attract too much attention. Huh? What's Hoshi still doing here? Is she cleaning up the classroom all by herself? Maybe that's part of the class representative's duties? Still, cleaning up the classroom looks like a lot of work. Maybe I should help her. Help Hoshi. I can't just let her work on it all by her lonesome. Least I can do is offer to help. Hoshi, do you need a hand? Oh, hello, Shoji. You wouldn't mind? No, of course not. It's a big job for just one person. Here. You aren't obliged to help me, you know. As class representative, it's my duty to clean up at the end of the day. 3 periods in a day plus lunch. Okay. Really? Doesn't that take a long time? Some days aren't so bad, but I suppose it usually does. Between working, cleaning up, and attending to my other duties, it doesn't really leave me much time to hang out with other girls. I don't think anyone has ever offered to help before either, so thank you. I'm happy to help. It's not like I have anything better to do, so don't worry about it. This shouldn't take too long with the 2 of us working on it. I've broken it down to a pretty efficient system. It looks like someone left their lecture notes. I'll have to hang on to these too. Someone will be looking for them. Is she their class rep or their mom? I wonder if they're jealous of Hoshi being the class rep. She must have excellent grades and have gotten that position. You know, I sort of get what it's like. My parents always moved around so much. I was kind of in the same position. I never got to know a lot of people at school. Even when I did make friends, it would never last. I'd be gone within half a year. Eventually, it just wasn't worth the effort. I know it's not exactly the same, but I still didn't have much time to really hang out with people. Or people who wanted to hang out with me. But things are different this year. They are. She looks a little relieved. I'm glad that's the case. And all this talking has really made the work go by quickly. The classroom looks spotless now. Thank you for the help, Shoji. We should walk back to the dorms together. Sure, I'll get the door. This is me. Ah, our dorm rooms are fairly close together. I'm just here, down the hall. If you should need anything, feel free to stop by any time. Have a good night. Good night. I'm so tired. I don't have any homework, so I think I'll just lay down for a bit. It was a strange day, to say the least, but not altogether bad. Is every day of the school year going to be like this, or will this all seem normal to me in a week? Even that will be pretty odd, I guess, but right now I don't feel quite as alone as I would have expected on the first day. I wonder what tomorrow will be like. And it's tomorrow already. Things are starting to seem normal already. Alright, putting on panties every morning is still strange. They just don't feel right. They're way too thin. It doesn't feel like any protection at all. But besides that, I'm starting to have a comfortable routine now. For the past 2 days, Hoshi and I have eaten lunch together. Oh, that's nice. Since no one else really talks to Hoshi either, we've sort of buddied up. She's almost always busy, but now she's taken time to help me out. Thus, that first morning I was so distracted I couldn't focus at all. I missed some pretty important material. It's made following along in the morning class more difficult. When I mentioned it, Hoshi said she would help me review so I could finish the homework. Thank you for helping me out with this. It's no problem. Helping you with this is actually a good review for me. I won't have to study as much after classes this way. You really do keep busy. I guess so. I always have, ever since I started school. My parents set very high expectations for me. They were happy when I made class representative. Did the teachers elect you? Oh no, it was voted on by the class. I guess I did used to be somewhat popular. Then all of the responsibilities and work caught up with me, and I just didn't have time for my friends anymore. I wouldn't hold it against them that they moved on. Like you said, I am busy very often. It's true that she is, but it doesn't feel like a reason to abandon a friend. I can't help but think that jealousy might have had something to do with it. Regardless, talking about me isn't going to help you succeed in morning classes. Oh, right, where were we again? Gym has been fun too. It's the only time the two classes are together, and I'm actually pretty good at it. The weather's been nice, so we were able to have PE outside for the past 2 days. Granted, I think I might have stood out a little more than I wanted. How'd you get the ball stuck in a tree? It's not like I meant to do it, I just kicked it and I didn't come back down. Too bad Miss Rowan won't let it count as a home run. You did make it around the bases. Wait. Kick, ball, home run? What sport is this? Well, it's not exactly fair since no one can reach it. Can you help me get it down? You can stand on my shoulders. Are you sure? Don't worry, I'm not fragile. Go ahead, I'll boost you up. Hold still. Ouch, both shoulders, not just one. Can you reach the branch? Almost. Ow, that's my head you're putting your foot on. Got it. Okay, just climb out and try to shake it free. Surely it can't be stuck that badly. Here it goes. Shoji? How do I get down? Oh, that's easy. Just slide down. I'll catch you. What? Are you sure you can do that? I won't drop you. Just slide down. All right. Got her. See? Easy. Eh? Why is the whole class staring at us? Even Miss Rowan looks surprised. You're a lot stronger than you look, Shoji. I'm impressed you could catch me. I'm a little surprised you trust me enough to jump. It was nothing, really. Come on, we should get back to the game. The other class is still in the lead. That's what it's been like for most of a week. I'm used to adapting quickly to a new school, and I think I've pretty much got this down, even with all the new odd changes. Before I know it, other girls are already chatting excitedly about the upcoming weekend. This week really did fly by. Morning already? Another day of waking up and dressing like a girl. I've gotten faster at latching my bra, and I don't think much about wearing a skirt anymore. I wear trousers a lot in my off time, but I want to seem girlish to my classmates. Sometimes I'll wear a skirt even when I don't necessarily have to. It's even less of a big deal now, so I guess I've taken to being a girl well. And right now, I'm thinking of myself more as a student. That's good. Good distinction. I'd better get going. We have gym again this morning. Hoshi will probably be waiting for me. Waiting probably isn't the right word. She always gets to class early. When it's time for gym, though, I try to arrive a little late. That way I'll have the changing room to myself. Since Miss Rowan knows that I'm actually a guy, she doesn't mind. I think that any of the other girls would probably get punished for that kind of habit. Why not just... I mean, if it's your first class, why not just wear your gym clothes there? Good morning. Good morning, Hoshi. You're nearly late. You'd better change quickly. You know me, I'm almost always late. You say like that like it's a badge of honor. I just don't worry about it. Besides, Miss Rowan likes me. She really must. Anyway, hurry. All alone, just like I planned. I hope Hoshi didn't start getting suspicious. Maybe she'll just think I'm tired and lazy in the mornings. It's not too far off from the truth, anyway. Is she holding tennis rackets? On Fridays, Miss Rowan allows us to pick what sport we'd like to do. I'm not very talented at running, so I'm going to play tennis. What do you want to do? Play tennis. I'm down for tennis if you are. Really? I'm glad. I know you like to run, so I thought you might do that instead. I don't know if I like to run, but I am good at it. Tennis is fun too. I haven't played in a while though. You might be in trouble then. Oh? I'm quite good, if I do say so myself. That's a pretty bold thing to say. Aha, I'm mostly teasing. However, I do have a lot of practice. It becomes a little hard to talk the further we get from one another, especially when Hoshi serves so fast. Tisk, I barely even saw the ball, much less had time to hit it. Where did she learn that? We'll just say that happened because you were out of practice. It was because I was out of practice. There we go. I'm getting a bit better now. At least I'm not humiliating myself like before. Hoshi seems to be enjoying herself too. This art style is starting to grow on me. It's cartoony, but it's not bad. The perspective is pretty good. I mean, the line of action here is good. The line of action here is not, but whatever. I don't think I've ever seen her this expressive. I really thought I had that one. Not this time. How'd you get so good at this? Does Miss Rowan let you play tennis often? Sometimes, but I started playing tennis a long time before I came here. My mother was a champion tennis player in high school. I played with her often when I was younger, but I'm nowhere near as skilled as she was. Ah, that explains it then. She really is good, and a match the match is starting to wear on for a while. If we were actually keeping score, she'd be in the lead. So, where are you going this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? This weekend? I hadn't thought about it. I'd spent so much time focusing on school, I forgot it even was the weekend. It's not exactly like I have plans. I haven't really decided yet. Neither have I. That sort of almost hit me in the face. Sorry. My arm is starting to get worn out. It really doesn't seem like it. Maybe we should just wrap this up. I noticed some girls going back inside. Alright, sure, I had fun. So did I. Uh-oh. I don't want to go back in just yet. The changing room is probably full. Maybe I'll just bend down and tie my shoe? You know, I did hear about a karaoke place that opened nearby. Is that right? I hadn't heard about it. Did she mention it because she wants to go? It wouldn't be weird for me to ask her, would it? Just two girls going out for karaoke? Oh, come on, just ask. It's not like you're asking her out on a date. Would you like to go this weekend? Really? You wouldn't mind? Why would I mind? I think it'd be fun. I've never actually done karaoke before, but... Oh, in that case, certainly. I'd be happy to go with you. It might be a bit busy since it's new, but I'd like to see it. Yes, weekend plans, and with Hoshi at that. Now, I don't have to spend my Saturday buried in a book. Things are looking up already. Thank you for playing tennis with me. I enjoyed today, and I really am looking forward to Saturday. So am I. Come on, we should go get changed for our afternoon class. You really shouldn't be late to that. Okay, I'm going. Living at the school makes me feel like I should be going to class today, but all the classrooms are empty, and the hallways are quiet. And unfortunately, we're not going to play the weekend because we have run out of time. But if you enjoyed this video, you can always give it some love by giving it a thumbs up or leaving me a comment, or both. And remember that the first video on this channel to get 100 likes will get that game a full playthrough as a bonus video for the channel. So if you want to see the rest of High School Romance, you can make that happen by giving this video some love and having your family, friends, pets, and loved ones all do the same. Also, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, because that will let you know when I upload new videos, which I do every single day. My name is Step. We have been playing High School Romance on this Sunday story time. Thanks so much for joining me, and please come back tomorrow when we'll be playing something for Mobile Monday. Thanks, everybody.